Okay, so little channel update here. This is my laundry room. Currently, you'll see it is all torn apart, but it's on its way back together. We're off to get some flooring here in the next couple of days, and once the flooring is in, work on the walls and the electrical, and I've got about hopefully just a few more weeks worth of work in here until we're looking pretty good. That being said, there's a reason I'm showing you my laundry room, and that is because I have this, and I may not begin upside down. I may not begin this project until I've finished that one. But with that being said, I've been a very patient boy, and I would like to unbox this for you guys and not keep Solo and this other surprise I have for you waiting. So full disclosure, I received a discount on this. So I did purchase this and this with my own money, but I was given a discount in return for making some videos. I reached out to them, so it's not like I'm getting all big on YouTube or anything. I just thought, hey, I'm doing videos in earnest. Would you guys be interested in like maybe a discount on a guitar kit? And Solo said yes. And the company that sent this box also said yes. And we'll get to that in a minute. So let's unbox this thing using the fish knife. This is very exciting for me. Now, I will not be building this until my laundry room is complete, but I did want to give you guys a little sneak peek of what's to come here on Sean Plays Guitar. Special shout out to everybody that watched the Nick Perry interview on Tone Deep. That was really fun for me, kind of a dream come true, which I mentioned in the video, but I really appreciate everybody that watched that. It did pretty well for one of my videos, and I was really excited. Also, shout out to any Nick Perry fans who came over and subscribed to my channel. Very cool of you to do. You didn't have to do that, but I appreciate anybody that did. So this is the Solo Guitars Firebird kit guitar. Here's the body. It is a bolt neck, which I had some reservations about. However, I think it'll be cool. I've seen some, like Novo does their Volter with a bolt on, and Fano does their PHX 6 with a bolt on, so I just feel like it'll be fine. The body is probably smaller than your typical Firebird, but maybe not too much. It's definitely rough, so this doesn't have that like when I got my Harley Benton kit, my JA kit guitar, it came like pre-sanded and with sanding sealer on it. This does not have that. I will have to go to town with a tomahawk with some sandpaper. There's the pick guard. Very cool. I need to probably print out a decal to put on there. So maybe some type of Firebird-y style decal, but maybe not exactly Firebird. Okay, couple of things. Number one, cable and truss rod, cool. some strings, the bridge and tail piece, back plate, the wiring kit, with full-size pots, so those will get used for sure. So things that'll probably be substituted on this. Here's the pickups. Here's the pickups. Wrapped nicely. Everything packaged really well. Back plate. So let's take a look at the neck and then we'll talk. Here we go. Not quite the big overblown Firebird headstock. It is a reverse. It's a reverse headstock. It's got quite a bit of tilt to it. Looks to be a plastic nut. The fretwork needs a little love, but it's very dry in my region. I have that problem with all kinds of stuff. So we'll have to take a look at the frets with a fret rocker. Maybe knock down anything that needs to get knocked down. Definitely need to polish. But that's what this is. You know, this is a kit. It's a DIY kit. Probably want to buy some plastic, and actually I may have a pick guard that I'm not using, but make my own Firebird style truss rod cover. But yeah, the wood on the it's dry as all get out. It's been in my ensuite bathroom there with the heat on, but it looks great. See that heel joint fits nicely. Oh yeah, cool, super cool. Okay, let me get all this back in the box and then we'll open up the other boxes. Okay, box number 2. I'm very excited. I know I can't start this yet, but I'm very excited to take a look. Okay, box number 2 is the paint. Also ordered from Solo. So the paint that comes in like a kit, so think like the StewMac finishing kits. It's similar to that. So we have polishing compound. Boop, 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 boop. Medium and fine. We have clear gloss nitrocellulose lacquer. Cover that back up. Should be a couple cans of that in here. More clear gloss. So 2 cans of clear gloss. We have, and this is going to be perfect because that body is unsanded. I believe this is the wood filler. Wait. This actually doesn't say. Oh wait, there it is. Yep, oil-based grain filler, natural, very cool. A third clear gloss. So they're planning on you taking your time and doing lots of coats. I'm going to watch so many YouTube videos. I'll probably link, when I'm doing this series, I'll probably link the videos I'm using for information because I'm not very informative over here. White primer. white primer, 1 can. Gold Mist Nitro Lacquer. Yeah, going for the Gold Mist. And I'm sure this is a second. This is my sanding sealer. So only 1 bottle of the Gold Mist, which is cool because I'll tell you why in just a moment. Sandpaper. So it comes with wet sandpaper for getting a nice smooth finish. I'm going to attempt to make this the best finish that I've ever done on a guitar. I want to take my time. I don't want to rush. I think with the other 2 guitars, my Flying V and my Jazzmaster kit, I was just so excited to play them. I mean, I certainly like did my research and like found how I wanted to finish it, but I opted for much speedier options than, you know, a nitro, because a nitro finish, like, you need to wait like 7 days to like work on it after you've done clear coat and stuff like that, so it takes quite a bit longer. Here's a polishing cloth that it came with. So it comes with sanding paper, polishing cloth, grain. Here's the list. Contents. There you go. Pause it right there. Aerosol sanding sealer by 1, aerosol white primer by 1, aerosol tinted lacquer by 1, 3 aerosol clear lacquers. Wait, tinted lacquer. That must be the. I didn't see that one in there. I'm sure it's there. Oh, that's my color. So the tinted lacquer is my color. 8-ounce can of grain filler, wet dry sandpaper pack, 2 polishing compounds, medium and fine, and a tack cloth. Very, very cool. It's like kind of all there. Everything that you're gonna need, and I'm very excited about the finish. Now, it is going to be a gold mist. However, I've seen online somewhere, and again, probably something I'll link when I do this part of the video, but you all remember my Fender GTX 100 grill cloth. Well, the GTX 100 is about to get a matching guitar. I'm going to take what's left over, which is frankly quite a bit of this. Need to iron it out or something. And we are going to do, we're going to do a cloth back on this. And it's going to get cut just inside. And then I'm going to burst the gold mist over it on the back. So I watched a video. This looks thicker than it is. It's actually half that thickness. So what you do is you wood glue it, and then you trim off, you pull it nice and tight, and you trim off any excess. And I just thought this would look so sick with the gold mist. So plans are, I am going to paint the back of the neck. The headstock might get, hold on. The headstock might get this, which matches the teal in here. Maybe. I haven't decided on that yet. But this is some matte beach glass is what they call this. No peel guaranteed, all-in-one paint and primer, so I won't have to use the primer on the headstock. Just the face, so tape everything off. And I may do this color just to accent what's on the back here. But we'll just kind of see when I get to the project kind of how it's going to go. So cloth back with a burst finish. So just figure the gold mist coming over the top just a little bit. Probably use the box to do like a cardboard cutout like I saw in Michael Liegerstadt's videos when he was making his Novo style. Another thing is that I may attempt to recess my neck plate. Haven't decided yet, but one thing that always drove me nuts about neck plates is, like, frankly, if you look at the thickness right here, I just see no reason why the neck plate doesn't get recessed into the body. I've got a buddy with a router, and if it's possible, I may recess down, but I'm not 100% certain on that. Anyway, I digress. This is super freaking cool. I'm very excited. The possibilities are kind of endless, which is fun. But yeah, let's do surprise number 3, and then we'll talk about hardware and things like that. Okay, box number 3. This is another situation where I personally reached out to a company that's somewhat local to me. I thought it would be very cool to work with a company based in my home state, and it took them a little while to get back to me, but eventually they did. And again, they gave me a discount. I purchased this with my own money. The discount basically covered shipping, but they were very gracious to provide me with the discount. I'm very thankful. So I've heard nothing but good things about this company and their product, and I've seen and heard nothing but good things online when I've watched demos and things like that. So what we have in here, let's make a mess. Is a set of Lawler Firebird pickups, and I could not be more excited to try pickups. Now, I am sure that the fine people at Solo Guitars have sent a very, very nice set of Firebird pickups over to me. However, since the guitar is going to be hand-built in the USA, I thought maybe some pickups that were handmade in the USA also. And I am not sure what this is, but let's see. Maybe they sent me over a little fine howdy doody. Aha, these are the pickup rings. Right. I did not go for the aged, which maybe I should have, but yeah. Let's just take a look inside the Lawler box here. Okay, so here's how it opens. Nice. It's cool. There we go. Attention, when installing your Lawler pickups, it's very important to use the mounting hardware included with your pickups. Okay. Oh boy. Look at those freaking things. Sweet little honeys. Vintage braided wire there. I went with the regular handwritten Lawler Neck 2024 PGC and JH. Thank you, PGC and JH. And thank you, Lawler, for giving me that little discount there so I can demo your wonderful product. I'm looking forward to seeing how these sound. So part of the video will be me assembling it with the original Solo pickups, because I don't want to just, toss those. I want to hear what the kit sounds like. I want to show you what it sounds like if you order just the Solo stuff, and I'm sure that the hardware is just fine. However, I'm a man of certain idiosyncrasies. There are certain things that I like to use in my guitars. So let's talk, if I can ever get this box back in, about some of the substitutions. Chief among them being, we will substitute the end result of my guitar build will have these Lawler Firebird pickups in it. Secondly, I am intending to use the provided bridge and tailpiece. Probably. I will be installing a different nut, which I think I have a Gibson style bone nut already. So I probably will be taking out the plastic nut which ships in there, which is, I'm sure, fine and well cut. Honestly, these things don't really matter. It's just personal preference. And if you're building your own guitar, if you're assembling your own guitar, you might as well get the things that you want. Secondly, I have a set of 6 on one side musically locking vintage style tuners, which I'm going to see if those fit, and if not, I will probably order new tuners. I thought about doing banjo tuners. It's still on the table. I haven't ordered the extra stuff that I need for this guitar yet. So bone nut, different tuners, and then basically everything after that, I will custom wire the pickups and the wiring harness. So probably all of the wiring that you saw that came pre-done will be removed, and I will custom wire with vintage braided wire. I have a bunch of that cloth covered wire. So yeah, that's the idea. So, you know, fire gold, or what's it called, gold mist finish, probably going non-relic for this one. So I'm going to try to make as nice of a guitar as I can possibly make. This one, you know, the finish it feels smooth to the touch, but you can see some, you know, there's imperfections. I blew through the paint while sanding on that part. The neck is sort of, you know, it looks dingy and old, which is fine by me. But yeah, I want to try and up my game from shiny here to the Firebird. So that's the idea. That's my new project. It will be forthcoming at some point. Huge shout out to Solo Guitars and to Lawler Pickups for helping a brother out, giving me a little discount, and kickstarting this video series. And yeah, I just really appreciate that. And I look forward to assembling all of your products into one awesome monstrosity of tone. So let's see, what else do we have coming up? Only Frets is tomorrow at 11 PST and 2 p.m. EST. So make sure that you're on my channel or over on Jonathan's channel at Electric Flamingo, and come join the conversation. I'm sure we'll just be shooting the breeze about what's been going on with each other's channels and what we have coming up, and talking some type of hot guitar topic of the day. And shout out to Jonathan, because I also have a little gift, or a little, what would you call it, community project with him headed my way. There's a guitar pedal that is making its rounds on YouTube right now, and it's headed to me. And I should be getting that tomorrow. So there'll be a video up probably this weekend featuring that pedal. And that's going to be a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it already, go over to Electric Flamingo and check out Jonathan's video on that pedal. I will link it when I do my pedal video. But yeah, other than that, I'm just really excited for this project. I'm being as patient as I can possibly be. Everybody has, there's levels to this stuff, but I'm working hard on the laundry room so that I can get to building this guitar and sharing that journey with all of you. I cannot wait to see how it turns out and hear how it sounds. So, anyway, thanks again for being here. And until I see you next time, plug that thing in and play it.